And welcome back, everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing the Superhero League of Hoboken for the MS-DOS platform. Trying to beat up these guys that are standing in our way to our final goal. Let's increase that dude's cholesterol. That'll probably power to confuse. There's little effect. I guess the linebacker doesn't have much of a brain to confuse. What are these doing? Oh, these guys are being protected by their mill markers. That's awesome. So once they reach their mill marker, the first attack against them, I guess, does nothing, which is really awesome. Okay, now we need to start going after this guy. I need to make sure that, let's see, attack him. I need to make sure that we are using our put animals to sleep all against him. Because if that guy gets up to the front, he's going to start to grind us down. Okay. Oh. Put animals to sleep. I don't think cholesterol does anything against those guys. Nope. Let's just shoot her, I guess. And then he has confused, so shoot. Okay, now actually getting to the point to where they're attacking us. So attack, nothing. Dead. Hurt. We want to put animals to sleep on this guy, since this guy is probably the most powerful out of that lot, and the second he starts getting into the front, he's going to start to beat the shit out of us. So if we can get him mostly down, whittled down before he gets to that front, we should be good. Okay, what do we got left? Cholesterol? Sure, why not? And then power to confuse. No, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just shoot that dude. Okay, so he's up front now, and he's going to start really tearing into my guys. Ouch. So, let's concentrate on him.
System error! System error! Heavy damage! System error!
Yeah, thank God. How's he not dead? Okay, 30,000 XP for that one. Another band of 13 nasties. I don't know how many of these groups we have to fight. Of course, they're using their freebies on my guys. 3 waves of enemies. No time to rest in between battles, so... alligator. What do we got here? Let's see. Cholesterol, that'll kill him. We have root rot somewhere? No. I wish there were like heal abilities while you were in combat. That would be nice, you know? Let's see. Ooh, he has root rot. Dead meat. Nice. Got that guy before he exploded.
My payoff controller. I'll be paying out at 1.25 to 1 now.
Oh, suck. He's not an animal, is he? Oh, I guess he is. I guess he is. Cholesterol? Shit, this guy could suffer from the cholesterol. Oh, there he goes. So much for him. And doink. That just leaves a little tricky dicky guy. And he's not going to be doing much.
This is uncalled for. I am not a crook. You won't have transistor jowl to kick around anymore.
Okay, and we got one more of those. Let's see if we can survive. 14 nasties. And these guys don't really look like they're very powerful.
Don't you?
So let's just do some normal attacks here.
Wounded! I want a doctor! I want a team of doctors! Specialists!
Oh, he hiccuped. Let's see. Let's do shit. That guy's gonna... Let's do cholesterol him. No, of course not. Of course not. Sleep. That guy's almost certainly gonna run next round.
Is he weathering the Bahamas?
Shush. What we got here? Cholesterol? Shit. I'm not gonna kill that guy, but he's gonna run next combat, so...
Let's...
That rhino's gonna suck when he gets to the front.
You obscure.
No root rot, so shoot. Put animals to sleep. Let's use that on the rhino. Gone. Let's see. Rust. Gone. What else do we got? Cholesterol? Definitely not, shit, Steroid Man doesn't have much, to confuse there. Looks like we're gonna make it through. We only had one guy drop, which is really awesome. Okay, cholesterol. That'll drop him. Put animals to sleep. I should use that on the T-Rex, right? And then, let's see, root rot. We'll use that on this guy. Oh, that fucking failed. Increase cholesterol. I wonder if that'll work on the T-Rex. Well enough anyway. Oh shit, dude. 360 for the confusion on the T-Rex. And he ran. So, attack, attack, attack. This guy needs a good rusting. Don't have an animals to sleep. This guy has a rust, doesn't he? Yeah, but it'd kind of be a waste at this point. Let's do root rot on this dude. Of course it doesn't work. Well, they dropped our second guy. Which I guess really isn't too big of a deal. Root rot gonna work? God dang it, dude, really? Thank you. Finally. Oh, dropped our next guy. And there we go. We got them all. Nice. So let's save and then rest. All of them rested. So let's see. Once you defeat all the guards, enter the building. Yes. Okay, elevator call button. Okay. Party 9 strong with all of its paraphernalia squeezes into what would otherwise be a comfortably large elevator. You use Ben's key to activate the controls. 2 buttons labeled lobby and 102. You press the latter. The elevator doors close with a sudden jerk. The elevator starts upward. Your ears buzz. Your eardrums begin to feel as though they are going to burst. How the hell does the elevator still work after all this time? It's hard to believe that millions of people used to subject themselves to this experience on a regular basis. Surprisingly, a few moments later, the doors open and the party staggers out. Observation deck. You are on the 102nd story, just beneath the famous radio antenna where King Kong clung as he met his demise. Windows ring the room, offering views of the time-ravaged semi-submerged city. An elevator lies open to the south. As you enter, Dr. Entropy looks up from his machine, which resembles a giant movie projector. He smiles evilly as metal bands snap the entire party into a row of cinema-type seats.
Glad to see you! What's a movie without an audience? Of course, my projector is a projector with a difference. Instead of merely projecting images, it can turn those images into reality!
He pauses in order to give the party time to absorb the dreadful possibilities this presents.
What shall I use for my initial test? Jurassic Park? The Blob? The Gidget Goes Hawaiian? Of course! Considering our locale, only one choice is fitting.
He opens up the can labeled King Kong. In the name of all things decent, stop, you cry, but the film is already running. Suddenly, an enormous eye appears in one of the windows, surrounded by an even more enormous face, surrounded by one truly humongous ape. A hairy hand smashes through the window and grabs Entropy. Nice. He screams as Kong drags him out into midair, 100 floors above the debris-strewn pavement. The falling glass cuts the metal bands, releasing the party. Kong sniffs at the air, sensing that there may be bananas present. Let's see. So let's use power. Use a superpower. We are going to use the superpower of 10. Right? The mighty magnitude touches the bunch of bananas. They expand to 300 pounds and topple from your inventory to the floor of the room. Kong feels certain that there are bananas around here somewhere. He begins waving his head back and forth, growling and swiping his huge arms about the observation deck, trying to find the bananas. Okay, let's do it one more time, huh? Superpower of 10. Magnitude does his thing. The mound of bananas swells to 3,000 pounds. The ape is really getting excited now. He starts pounding his chest and roaring. Entropy swinging in Kong's grip does not look amused. And one more time. Right? Bloop. The bananas explode back to their original size, or so Magnitude assures you. They just look bigger now. Tape, because we're in an enclosed space. By this time, you've learned to just take his word for it. With 30,000 pounds of bananas lying around, well, let's just say the observation deck is getting to be...
He should peel them first! He'll get a tummy ache!
Really slippery place. King Kong goes aped, so to speak, finally spots the bananas and reaches in to grab them, and begins devouring them 100 bunches at a time. He is completely distracted by the bananas. Nice. Okay, so that distracts King Kong. Let's turn off the projector. Just as Kong scoops up the last of the bananas, you take advantage of his distraction to flip off the projector. As the lights flicker and die, Kong becomes more and more ethereal until he disappears completely. Oh shit. Entropy, no longer supported, plunges 1,400 feet to the street below. A moment later, 15 tons of bananas land on top of him. The resulting explosion completely atomizes his body, spreading his molecules across the tri-state era. The other members of the party boost you onto their shoulders, carrying you off to a well-deserved retirement. All members of the party gain 4,900 experience points. That's not really a lot of experience points for killing the main boss. The end. Dude, tell me that's not the final of the game. Watch for more adventures of the Superhero League of Hoboken in Entropy's Revenge. You have amassed 1.6 million experience points, which gives you the rank of Superhero First Class, Decorated Emeritus. Under your leadership, the Superhero League of Hoboken has achieved the status of a Level 8 League. You have prevailed in 195 of 195 combats, dispatching 954 opponents. You have completed all of your current missions. Nice. Current rankings, number 1. And I think that's it. And of course it plays these credits at the beginning when we're just watching the intro. So we've seen these before. I don't really need to sit through them, I don't think. Next week, we will be replacing this game with Mars Saga, or actually, even better yet, a game called Mines of Titan, which is Mars Saga for the PC DOS platform. The original Mars Saga was for the Commodore 64, and we'll be playing the updated version for the MS-DOS platform, again, emulated through DOSBox. That'll be our game for next week, I believe, to replace this one. And we'll be playing through Mars Saga, which I played as a kid, but I don't believe I ever made it through the entire game. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I don't really think there's much else other than Steve Moretsky gratefully acknowledges the help and support of the following people and organizations: Yale, Princeton, Hoboken Chamber of Commerce, Lincoln Public Library, U.S. Geological Survey, National Park Services, That Agency, Bob Bates, Jim Sullivan, and the New York Yankees Baseball Club. How about that? And that is it. It just dumps me out of the game. It didn't do anything else. So let's go ahead and, where are we here? Break time full audio. I don't have my MIDI to go. So we're going to go ahead and call it quits for the day. I definitely thank everybody for joining me here on the Game Design Lexicon. Hopefully you'll have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll be playing some Evolution, the Worlds of Sacred Device for the Sega Dreamcast. Please join us. I would surely appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the day, and you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Wednesday.